Man, I used to play the trap spot, propped on the block like I was part of the backdrop. Now it's scale, props, effects, and backdrops. The right lighting, you never catch me biting. Say you make it look so real when you pose the figures fighting. I caught lightning, stuck it in the detour. Replicate epic scenes from the Creed War. Compose pieces with artists that span the globe. Fearsome foes, Spidey in the picture perfect pose. Insert the comic book cut out to shoot a show. Oh, you ain't know? Yo, everybody know me. I made nerds cool, cool nerd like my man Zobi. Took the everyday display, gave it a spark. Welcome to articulated comic book art. Book art.
Package. Yeah, so this was a package from my man Raw One Versus. He sent the God of War 3 figure here. I thought it was actually loose. I mean, I guess it is kind of loose. I was going to like pose it a little bit and take some pictures and stuff. But it's all good. It's still in the package here. This is actually a donation for the FSP. A very, very dope figure, man. Nice donation. This figure looks sick. I've seen it in some pictures on the ACBA Facebook. But, man, this thing is pretty massive, too. So yeah, man, big thanks for that. And yo, I'm gonna link Raw's channel. He's got some really dope stop motion. I'm sure many of you guys saw his stuff. And maybe a couple of months ago, he came out and joined us in the ACBA Facebook group, and just a real cool dude, man. So I'm gonna link his channel too. And I appreciate you, brother. Big thanks. Mess around with this Icons Venom a little bit. I want to see them do the Thunderbolts team when before Dark Avengers. So it was these two guys and Songbird and Swordsman and what's this guy's name? Radioactive Man. I see they putting out that MU 3-pack with that Radioactive Man. That'd be really, really nice to get that guy in 6-inch form. I always wanted to complete that Thunderbolts team. That would be dope. That's when Thunderbolts was good. That's when it was great. I don't know what's going on as of late, but I didn't feel like reinforcing my cutout. Maybe I'll do it just to take a picture. But you can see a little light shining through. I guess I'll do it real quick. Haven't broken out this Sandman in a while. Kind of sucks. But I mean, you could use them in some nice things. I've used them in a transformation before with the regular Spider-Man Classics Sandman. And I think that display came out real nice. But he's not all the way horrible, but he's not that great either. But you could get him in some nice things. I know my lighting is not that great right here, but I'll get some flicks. I think the Spider-Man Classics Sandman is one of the best Spider-Man Classics figures made. I mean, all of the villains from that line, when Toy Biz had the line, was really good, man. A lot of nice figures came out of that line. If you don't have that Sandman, you should definitely get him. But yeah, just still messing around with this Hasbro Build-A-Figure Sandman. Got Spider-Man flipping, trying to get away. There's Sandman in my Spider-Man street level, Spider-Man / street level villains display. Showed this last week. This figure could have turned out so nice if they would have just painted the damn thing correctly. I mean, I wish it had better articulation, double jointed knees and elbows and stuff like that. But the sculpt of the figure is not that bad. It looks pretty decent. And I do like the parts that they gave him, the stone arm and the leg and stuff like that. But it was just painted horribly, and it needed way more detail in the figure for it to be good. So we finally got some pics of the Danny Moonstar figure, and it looks like they're going to be releasing her in her more modern New Mutants outfit. Which is kind of a bummer, but then that might mean that we may get the other characters with those same uniforms. But I mean, it's going to be a minute, so we'll have her. It's not really much you're going to be able to do with her display wise with just her. And I'm hoping that they finish out this team of X-Force. I want to see Shatterstar and Boom Boom and Feral Who else was on that team? I think that might have been it. But I would love for them to finish out this X-Force team and then go ahead and do the New Mutants. I don't know why they would just put her out in that outfit. I mean, unless it was some plan to finish the team. So that may be a hint of things to come, but I wasn't really too happy with the way she looked anyway. It's the same female agent body mold, and they didn't fix anything on it. They didn't add the wrist hinge or give her ab articulation or swivel at the wrist. So, and they had those stupid Madam Hydra gloves on her. So I don't really like that. They need to retool the female body mold and give us one with more articulation.
Cheddar, 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 yeah. Hello. I hate to be cliche, but is this thing on? Yeah. Cheddar, 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 cheddar. Testing, cheddar. This one's just for anybody that thinks they're too cool to swag or whatever. You know.
I want to finish rounding out my army builders at hopefully at San Diego Comic-Con. I'll grab the ones that I need to round out all my army builders. This is what, 16 Hydra agents right here. I got 4 more, but they're all the open mouth guys. You see I only got 2 with the open mouth in there. Like they kind of arguing back behind everybody right here. Wouldn't really make any sense to have the other screaming ones in there. So I'm gonna try to round it out at 25, 25, maybe 30 of the Hydra guys, and I'll be good with that. And then this is all of my red ninjas, so I need more of them so I can use some if I want to just like do something outside of here. Like I don't really even feel like this has been like this for so long. I don't even feel like taking any out to do anything. But the red ones are really hard to come by nowadays, so I gotta really be on the hunt for those. So yeah, it's 15 red ninjas in here. So 5 more, I think I'll be happy with 20 of the red ninjas. I got 2 extra white hand ninjas that's not in here. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8. So that's 10 total. So I'm okay with that. I don't really care about the white ones too much. I didn't even plan on building these at first, but then I just kept getting more somehow. And then I got 30 shield people in here. Now if I want to minus Maria Hill and Dugan and Sharon Carter and count them as people, like, you know, when I do my tallies of my figures and stuff, I count them as the character that they are, and they're not just, you know, nondescript shield people. So I would want to get 3 more to replace them. So 2 more females and 1 more male. And I have 1 extra body that I'm just using as Nick Fury. So that's 31 altogether. Then I got a bunch of these like custom heads from Indian Ridge that I could put on other bodies and stuff like that too. So so basically, I mean, I guess 35. I'll be happy with the shield dudes if I get 35. So another 8, because I got to replace these 3 people and then the 5. And that'll actually really put me at 38, I guess. I don't know, man. I'm confused myself. But basically, I just want to get a few more shield. This is everything that I have on display is all the shield people that I have. I have 1 smaller brood, the select little guys that's not in here. So that's actually 5 total for those. I guess I'm pretty happy with that. And I got 3 brood queens in here. And I have 1 that's not in here. So that's 4. So if I get 1 extra brood queen builder figure, I think I'll be happy with that. Definitely want to get a few more scrolls. The regular kind like this, I have 4 more that aren't in here, and 1 at the very bottom of this shelf. So that's 2, 4, 6, 7, and 4 is 11. And then I got 2 of these select guys. I'd like to get like 3 more of the little select guys, and I guess maybe like 4 more of the bigger guys. Because then I need more Kree soldiers too. So, you know, those are the 2 packs, and those are really hard to get right now too. But I would like to get some more Kree dudes as well. This is all the ones that I have right here. And I'm not counting the Super Skrull as a soldier. Obviously, he's a standalone figure.
Back.
Now, this was a package from my man Franco Burke. This is a donation for the FSP. Now, I'm not sure where these Street Fighter figs came from. I don't even know what company produces them. I guess they kind of like knockoffs of Soda or NECA or whatever. I don't know. But I mean, they're actually not horrible. They look a little funny, but they're not horrible. And these, the effects for Akuma right here, I think I could use that for something cool. I'm gonna mess around with that a little bit. But like I said, this is a donation for the FSP anyway, so the stuff is all going in FSP. But then we got some Soda Street Fighters here. This birdie here, I'm not sure what you would call this one, but it's like a translucent fluorescent red. He's got all his accessories and stuff like that. I don't even have all the accessories and stuff with the birdie that I have. And this Jin right here, which is a figure that I've been trying to get for myself for a while. He's pretty dope. I'm gonna pose him a little bit, I think. So yeah, really nice donation though, nonetheless, for the FSP. Big thanks to my man Franco. Throw this stuff in. So that works out kind of well for the Ionic Wonder Man, except this large part down here looks kind of off, but could mess around with it and put it on different ways to really make it look like the energy is just kind of coming off of him, emitting from his body or whatever. It's pretty cool.
Bruiser! That's my crap. Bruiser! But don't forget the bro. MTTs and Cold 45s. But don't forget that Mosin Ice. I'm about to drink a Heineken. I'm about to drink a Heineken. Better white bitch with a China friend. She gon' slide me and she gon' slide my friend. Bruiser! That's my crowd. Bruiser! But don't forget the bro. Bruiser! But don't forget the bro.
Oh, this Jin is a real nice figure to pose and mess around with. I mean, that's pretty much the case with all of the Soda Street Fighter figures, man. Just trying to set up some shots, I guess. Trying to get Black Widow situated. I'm not sure she's on the right angle. We'll see. Yeah, I'm not adding anybody else. I've said this many times, but this is one of my favorite Avengers teams. But you know, Sentry and Spider-Woman is supposed to be there too, and Wasp. But that was one of my favorite teams of all time. Something that I have been meaning to do that I kept forgetting to do is give the SH Figure Arts Dragon Ball Z figures the official seal of approval for ACBA. I think these figures are so amazing for articulated comic book art. I mean, this is what it's about. These figures really enhance the sport and give you so many options. I mean, when I'm looking at figures and I'm thinking whether or not they should get the seal of approval, it's a couple of things that I factor in, and one of the main things is posability, articulation. But you know, these figures are the total package, man. Mad articulation, mad possibilities with the interchangeable faces and hands and stuff. The likeness to the characters is spot on. Paint applications are great, and I mean, the fun factor is just through the roof with these figures. So you know, I got to give all of these figures from the line that have come out thus far the official seal of approval. Super Saiyan Son Goku, Super Saiyan Vegeta, Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku, Piccolo, which I think is still my favorite out of the line so far, Trunks.
Crispy.
So let's actually do a 1-in-1. I have yet to do this either. So a couple of months ago, Shartimus reviewed this figure, and this was right before the approved and rejected animations were completed. So he didn't get a chance to give this an official rejection in his review. But we both agreed that this is one of Hasbro's worst figures. I mean, the likeness to the actual character is way off. They didn't even get his color scheme right. I don't like this color that they used. The paint applications altogether are just horrible. The articulation is horrible. You cannot really pose this guy and get him into pretty much any good poses. They didn't use ball joints at the waist, so you can barely bend the legs how you want to. Not to mention that the legs are hindered by the little loincloth anyway. And he's got single jointed knees. The arms can't go down to the side. That's one thing that I really hate about figures. The head can only move left and right, can't move up and down, no waist articulation. This is just a whack figure, man. This is horrible. We need a redo on this figure. We need a do-over on the Scar, because he's a pretty cool character, I mean, but they need to get it right, man. So I gotta reject this guy. Okay, this has been another episode of Meantime in Between Time. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Please come join us on the ACBA Facebook group. We're a little over 1,300 members there. I think we had like 1,350 something. But we only have a little over 1,100 likes on the ACBA like page. So I'm trying to get all the people that's in the group to just click over on the like page and click like. And any of you new folks that's just getting hip to ACBA, come out and join us. There's also a ACBA community channel here on YouTube. I will link all of these venues. And don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. And if you're gonna vote down, like I always say, put a comment on the video and say why you voting down. Say, yo, Book, I just can't stand your voice. I just hate you. Or, you know what? I hate black people. Whatever it is, just have the balls to say it. I'm not gonna get mad. I'm not gonna erase your comment. I appreciate the view. All right, until next time, peace.